Sounds weird. This guy has the best tip I've ever seen. You can look inside the box. This thing wasn't shipped with any sort of protectant, so that thing was like shaking around all over the place. Oh. Okay, we have a lot of mail to go through today. Today we're gonna have a really chill episode, and we're gonna catch up on some mail. We have some viewer mail. We got some stuff back from CAS. We got some stuff from Amazon. How you guys doing? Let's open some boxes. Where should we start? You know, the best line ever came from the Mad Hatter. Start at the beginning, and when you come to the end, stop. And we're gonna start with the biggest one. And you know what I don't have? I'm missing my cooking shears. I know that's annoying for like half of you out there, but I always open things with cooking shears. Here they are, found them. But I don't think I need it for this one. Don't need it. All right. This is the Ahsoka action figure, the Peridia one. It seems like I ordered this years ago. I ordered it pre-order on Amazon. It's her action figure that comes from the Ahsoka show. Number 11 in the series, the Ahsoka series. And I'm an in-the-box collector, so I don't open these. I will, however, keep them inside an acrylic. I mean, hey, look, there's a blemish right there, which I'm not looking to resell these, but still, it's like when you order these, you kind of expect them to be, pristine. I mean, you can look inside the box. This thing wasn't shipped with any sort of like protectant or, bubble packaging or anything like that. So that thing was like shaking around all over the place. I mean, it's a good looking figure. I think the one thing that I do like about the Ahsoka show was the costuming and the reasoning around her costuming. I got to sit down with one of the costume designers for the Ahsoka show, and he explained to me the reasoning behind her color choice and the reasoning behind some of her armor. You'll have to go back and watch that episode because it explains pretty much why they chose a lot of the color schemes, a lot of the armor choices for Ahsoka. Pretty cool. I do love this figure. Great looking box art. I think it's a really good looking figure. All right, let's go with one from a viewer. And this one's from Adam. This one is from Adam. And he said he was gonna send me something. Don't know what this is. So let us find out. All right, and there is a note. Hey Joey, I hope you're well and these items reach you in a good condition. I know you're looking to start a new run of action figures and mentioned it was gonna be He-Man. I am starting the He-Man run. Have mercy on my soul. So please find enclosed some figures to start your new toy run. Oh my goodness, what is... And I'm barely learning about the He-Man line. Not barely, like I've known for a while. It's just not in depth. Right? I've watched videos on it. I go to toy shows. I know the lore. I used to watch the cartoons and read the comic books. All right. This is one I have no idea about, though. I mean, I have seen this one. Here is a short history about this character. Grizzlor was released in 1985 by Mattel in Wave 4 and came with chest armor and a crossbow, and he was part of Hordak's evil horde. Apparently, Grizzlor was an urban legend among Eternians, something that parents would tell their kids just to scare them. But Hordak hired him to fight against He-Man and the heroes, proving to all Eternians that he was all too real. Although his race was peaceful, the 428-year-old developed a savage temper and had advanced weapons that he found in a cave when he was young. All right, here's another one. Oh, I know this one. This is Merman, but this is like the classic He-Man action figure that I remember. Like, I remember going to my friend's house, they had Merman. But yeah, this is what I remember kids my age back in the day having. So Merman does come with what I'm calling the pickle sword. As far as I know, he's complete. Here is a little short deep dive into Merman. Merman was released in 1982 by Mattel in Wave 1 He comes with chest armor and a sword. He does have a special feature that allows you to twist his body to give a power punch, but today that does make this figure fragile in its current state. Although he did fight with Skeletor against He-Man, he often didn't see eye to eye with the evil group, and often tried to take power for himself and his underwater kingdom. And this is from Cameron. Cameron lives all the way in Scotland, and recently Cameron and his wife, they sent me a really nice get well card, but it's really nice that Cameron, who lives all the way in Scotland, sends me things, which is really cool. There is a note in here. Hey Joey, hope this figure cheers your day and you enjoy adding it to your collection. Sending you lots of positive vibes from Scotland. May the force be with you. Lorna and Cameron. Oh, it's a graded figure. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. It is a Bosk. Star Wars Bosk, a PBP Bosk. And a PBP is basically the POC company from Spain. Wow, this is absolutely gorgeous. And the difference that I see on the PBP right away, look at the way that the scales are on the PBP Bosk. At least the brown color version. I mean, it looks like real reptile scales. Really well done on this. So wow, thank you Cameron and Lorna. So this is going in my collection, and I'll be getting the case from Collector Displays pretty soon. They gave me a greeting card, and the greeting card brightened my day just as much as the PBP Bosk brightened my day. So man, I can't thank you enough. So now let's get into these magazines right here. And these magazines were gifted to me by World's Greatest Toy Talk. It's really well put together, like the layouts and everything. Goes through all the history. Wow, the photos that they put in here. There's a lot of content in here, which is really cool. All this information is stuff that I use to put my episodes together. And I would rather get my information from publications like this and calling people directly. I don't have everything. I don't have every He-Man toy. I don't have every Star Wars toy. What I have to do is go through research, right? I wish I had every Star Wars toy, but I love gathering the information that interests me and then making videos about things that interest me, right? If I knew everything, it would be such a boring channel for me to make. I would be regurgitating stuff that I already knew, right? And it wouldn't be fun for me. I'd rather go through all this research, and I'd rather go through, magazines like this. And if a topic interests me, I would rather dive into it deeper. And this is cool. Hey Joey, hope you enjoy these issues, and I look forward to connecting. I really want to have you on the show. So World's Greatest Toys will be on the show shortly. But yeah, these magazines are really cool. From what I'm seeing, it is a bunch of information that I can't wait to dive into on the deeper. World's Greatest Toy Talk. Thank you so much for sending this in. And if you want to get a copy of this, reach out to Benjamin at worldsgreatesttoys.com. So last but not least, I'm going through the CAS packages that I just got. So here's how I usually do this on the channel. I won't look at the grades right away. I have the grading, things right here. I haven't looked at them yet. I swear I haven't looked at them yet. I haven't gone on their site to look at what grades I got. So in my grading collection, I always said that I'm going to put 80s and above. I mean, with the exception of that PvP right there, the PvPs, you find one, and if you find a rare action figure or an action figure that, even if it's a 75, you got to put it in your collection because it's just such a gem to have in there. I've always said that for my grading figures, I'm going to go 80 and above. I think I'm changing that, and I'm really hoping to put 85s and above inside my collection. So this is the B-Wing pilot. See that? The B-Wing pilot right there? All right, so I haven't seen the grade. I'm going to tilt this up so that maybe you can see the grade before I do. So here we go. 85 plus. That is what I'm talking about. So this one is 1984 Kenner Star Wars B-Wing pilot, no COO, one line, Lucasfilm Limited, and it got an 85 plus with a true score of 88.7. All right, so here's the next one. All right, I'll put this up so you can see the grade. 85 plus, another one, which is very, very nice. This one is a 1983 Kenner Star Wars Rebel Commando painted face, country of origin 2-line, Lucasfilm Limited, China. And the true score on this was 88.8, 8s across the board. Let's see how we do on this one. All right, so can you guys see that grade? So Ben Kenobi, what did we get? Oh, 85. Beautiful. The head of lettuce that this guy has didn't have one scratch on him. And every Ben Kenobi that I've seen has some sort of paint degradation, whether it's a scratch. In my opinion, the saber tip on this one, this guy has the, sounds weird. This guy has the best tip I've ever seen. 1977 Kenner Star Wars, Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi, gray hair, no country of origin, 1-line, General Mills Fun Group Incorporated. Score of 85, actual score, 87.3. We have one more figure to go through. All right, you guys see the score? 85, great. It's always the figures that are super white that I always get, I always get scared of that I'm gonna get a bad grade. 1983 Kenner Star Wars Biker Scout, long mask, country of origin, 3-line, Lucasfilm Limited, Hong Kong. And the actual score was an 87.2. So this is the long mask, meaning that there's a short mask, and I believe that short mask is a Lily Letty, and the mouth is just shorter. This one, the Hong Kong, it's longer. So that's how you tell the difference between those two. This is what I got today. I want to thank Adam. I want to thank Cameron. I want to thank World's Greatest Toy Talk for sending some stuff in. We got the Amazon figure. And on the next video that I'm doing, I'm actually going into new ground. Not new ground. I've just always wanted to cover this ever since I started the show. And it's going to be the top 25 most popular toys of the 80s. This video that I'm doing is basically 4 years in the making, and you can watch that new episode of the top 25 toys from the 80s. It should be on your screen now, so click that to check it out. But as always, my friends, thank you, and I will see you next time.